Hello Golf Hub. Today we're going to bring you guys the first of the Tip Tuesday sessions with the coach, who's the official coach for Golf Hub South Africa. We're at Woodhill Country Club and we're going to run through a bit of everything. The rules, which I think we all need a bit of a touch up on, and some psychology tips, which is something that we overlook very often. We always look at the equipment and probably the fundamentals, but we don't think about the actual head game. So I'm going to give you over to the coach here, let him introduce himself, and then we'll get stuck in.
Well, thanks very much, Yuri. It's absolutely awesome to be involved with Golf Hub SA, and very proud to be the coach for Golf Hub SA. And all I'm going to be doing over the next couple of tips that we do on Tip Tuesday is just to share basically knowledge and experience that I've built up over the last 25 years of playing the game. I've been a professional for 18 years. I've taught for 17 years and played on tour. Had the privilege to play on the Sunshine Tour to represent the PGA of South Africa on a couple of occasions, and just my knowledge and experience of the game. And as you mentioned, two key things that I find that get overlooked a lot is how to apply rules correctly, which is something we're going to spend a lot of time on, but also then from there just game improvement tips on how to play certain shots, how to approach certain things mentally, and how to help you out of certain scenarios just to make your game more enjoyable and just fulfill your goal to achieve what you want to achieve out of the game.
That's it, yeah, so no more foot wedge, boys. It's going to get serious now.
True that. We're at the first tee here at Woodhill Country Club, and as we discussed earlier, we're going to talk today about first tee jitters. Now, most of you out there definitely have a problem, and even myself, when playing in tournaments, that we definitely are a bit nervous when we step onto the first tee. Now, something I find for most players out there is you want to try and get yourself almost into a little zone where you know, if I focus on one or two key things, at least I've got a good chance of striking the ball well, getting the ball off the tee. There's nothing worse than a bunch of people standing around you. We all know that feeling. You're very nervous and all you can think about is just please get this ball away. Don't top it, don't hit it fat. And we tend to forget about our just our normal natural instinct taking over. You can play, you can hit the ball. So what are one or two things that you can think about that can make your life a little bit easier? Now, stepping onto the first tee, there's always, as I said, most of the time there's a lot of people around and we are nervous. It's quite normal. So I would say, to make life quite easy, the first thing is you want to be able to at least strike the ball well. So what's going to be a good thought? And something quite simple I find that you can think of is just make sure that no matter what club you're using, make sure that you strike the tee nicely and that you finish in balance on your follow through. By striking the tee correctly on your follow through, you're pretty much guaranteed of striking the ball well, and by maintaining your finish or staying in balance, you've got a pretty good chance of the ball actually going to where you're aiming. And that brings us to our second point, to become a little bit more target orientated once you step onto the tee. When you stand on the tee and you keep on thinking about everything that's around you, you tend to lose focus or not actually focus on a specific target down the fairway. Now, standing on the tee here, if I look down this fairway, I can see there's a specific little lightning rod just at the back of the green that's going to be my focus point. And if I can focus on striking the tee, I'm pretty much guaranteed of getting a good strike on the club face with the ball, and then just focusing on my target. So once I'm over the ball, all I'm going to be thinking about is good strike, get the club head to swing through the tee itself, finish in balance, and just focus on my target. So there's a very, very simple one or two things that you could do the next time that you're on the tee that can make life a lot easier for you. And probably one of the most important things, just to add on to that, is your breathing. We tend to get on the tee, we're anxious, we tend to hold our breath. If you just walk up, take a couple of nice few deep breaths, you see the top players even on tour do that. A couple of deep breaths just to relax. From there, focus on a good strike, focus on your target, and try and finish in balance. So let's see if we can pull off what we just discussed. So as I mentioned earlier, I've got a lightning rod at the back of the fairway, at the other side of the fairway. The smaller the target is that you focus on, the better chance you actually have of actually hitting the fairway. Don't just stand here and aim down the fairway. So I've got my focus point. I'm going to on that lightning rod, as I mentioned earlier. Swing through the tee, keep the balance, and let's see what happens. Well, that worked out perfectly. Right down the middle of the fairway, I clipped the tee on the follow through, kept my balance nicely, and that worked out very, very cool. So try that the next time when you're on the first tee. Hopefully that'll take care of your first tee jitters.
Kijk, hij zoom altijd zo'n klein beetje aan. Perfect.
Ja.
Cool.
Hier is de stop op.
There we go. Hello, Golf Hub. Alright, so today we.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.